How's everybody doing? My name is Kurt Friedrich, and welcome to episode 9 of TNT Stocks. The actual date is May 11th, 2025. The simulated date is September 1st of 2025. First off, I do want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, as today is Mother's Day, and I want to thank you for all the things that you all do for us. So, Happy Mother's Day to you all. Criteria for our videos is we do one video per week. We'll simulate 1 month. I will create videos when available at home, not while traveling on the Army Reserve duty or vacations. Any week with a missed video will not be considered a simulated month. Basically, what that means is if we are not here next week to do a video, it will not be considered a simulated month of October. Each video will simulate loading $100 into the TNT Stocks account. Stocks will be under a live 1 month probation time unless a selling exception is made. Basically, what that means is I try to give stocks at least a month before just arbitrarily selling them unless something really happens to say, hey, yeah, we need to drop it within this period of time. I try to give them time to either grow or recover from falling right after I buy them. All stocks bought or sold in the simulation are actual companies with their actual end of week closing stock prices. So Friday, our last business day of the week, is at closing bell is the numbers that we generate when we are doing these videos. This month, we bought 3 stocks at the price range of $2 to $40. So let us see what $100 per video looks like over time. Quick disclaimer, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not qualified or certified to give professional investment advice. Day trading has high risks involved. Any gain or loss is at a personal risk. Past performances do not guarantee success in future stock purchases. It is highly recommended that you do your own due diligence when it comes to deciding which stocks you will purchase. As you'll see, the stocks are, if you've been watching the stock market over the past few months, you've seen that they have been very volatile. And you'll see that in the next slide, and actually the next few slides, where it's really been up and down. Well, in this case, down and up in our case. So here we have the stocks that we have right now in our portfolio. Still looks like it has been the past few weeks. We haven't sold anything yet, but we have sold in previous videos, but nothing over the past few weeks. So it's really just still been continuing to build our portfolio. What we've bought over the past, as of I apologize, I still have a date in here of September 9th or May 5th. That's actually supposed to be May 9th for the last one. But the first one we bought was Hess Midstream at 1 stock for $37. Agilon Health Incorporated at 13 stocks at $2.89. And then AT&T Incorporated at $1. Or correction, 1 stock at $27.84. AT&T, that kind of been a little bit of a searching competitor of ours. If you search TNT stocks, AT&T information comes up. So you actually got to put a space between the and the T's, and then it's easier to find us if you're having somebody search out these videos. But hey, they came up on our criteria as a stock to purchase, so we bought one. So that's what we have for what we bought this past week. Again, going off our legend here, next item is just sold. Nothing is sold. Top money maker is Next Decade Corporation. You see right now, if we sold it today, we would have a gain of $27.86. Our highest money loser right now is Agilon Health, one that was purchased on April 11th. If we sold that, we would lose $19.53. You may ask, why do we purchase our the one that we just lost the most, our highest money loser? Well, it did have a big drop over the past week. As you can see, if you compare this video to our previous videos. Um, so I'm hoping that, this is the case where we buy low. So I'm looking at buying low, and hopefully this week it corrects itself, comes back up, if not a lot, hopefully some. And I'll be honest with you, if you go the other way, sometimes I feel like when people see a stock that's had a couple days of some big losses, a lot of people keep trying to bail out. So, hey, we play the game and we see how it ends up. Let's see how this ends up over the next few weeks. Last thing to point out before going to the next stock is, if we sold everything that we have right now, we would have a loss of $45.48, which is illustrated here in this next video. This is what I was talking about, how, yeah, over the past few months, actual months, not simulated months, over the past actual months, it has been very volatile, where it's really dropped down and now coming back up. So if this was a simulation, well, this being a simulation, yeah, we've had big drops in March and April, moving back in the right direction over the next 3 months. And then this past month we had, went back in the wrong direction. Um, it's been interesting over the last few weeks. It seems like at the beginning of the week, the stock market really goes down, and then it starts coming back up. Monday, Tuesday, really bad days, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, really good days. But it did not correct itself this past week well enough for us to actually have a slide here where we're moving in the right direction. But that's the way it goes. Not every month is going to be in the right direction. So let's hope that when we go in for this month coming up in September, we move in back in the right direction. Since we didn't sell anything, income's still the same, negative $8.65. Take home is still the same. We would have only taken home 83 cents at this point, stage of the game. Kind of crazy to think that, yeah, you're just building up our portfolio, and over a 9 month period of time, our take home is 83 cents. Um, but but this being said, we honestly, really right now, I feel like that's a big takeaway, is spend the first year just building up your portfolio. Let some of the stocks that did not do well, let them recover. And some of the stocks that are doing well, let them peak out. Let them keep growing and let them peak out. And then when they do peak and then come down, then let's sell them. So, but yeah, still just kind of interesting to see how that is working out. Invested right now, we have about $860 invested in the stocks. So if you took how much money that we've purchased right now, that's what we have right now in the stocks total. Uh, this slide total is really what we have basically in our stocks account. Right now it's about $890 in the stocks account. And then this one is just kind of a combined of the over-under income and take home, just to kind of see how these things are correlating next to each other. And then same with this next slide, seeing how the invested and total are correlating with each other as we move forward. And then again, just the recap, how our portfolio is looking for moving into the month of September. So yeah, let's continue to watch and see what these do. One last note, been kind of doing this over the last few videos. I've been having a percentage on the far right for those that like to look at the percentage numbers to see performance-wise how some of these stocks are doing. I really kind of focus off the gain-loss column, off the dollar amount. But when we start getting into stocks where we're buying large, larger quantities of shares, that gain loss may have a high number, but the percentage may be low. So we'll just kind of see how that works out in the coming videos, to which one we start making as a top money maker or the top money loser. Um, but yeah, so that's all we have for now. If you thanks for watching these videos. Please don't forget to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Hope that you do get something entertaining out of it. Hopefully, you get something you can use uh, for your stock market portfolio. So until the next video, good hunting with your stock market, and we'll see you at the next video. Till then, take it easy.